Hello everyone and welcome. I am Auka1993 and we are here for the 14th already, the 14th tournament in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 3. We're going to find our 13th qualifier for the Champions Cup. And yes, I know that number is one off because I won the first tournament and I decided this should be just a CPU exclusive thing. So I'm still gonna continue the counter and count number one as having happened. But that didn't give us a qualifier. No, I don't want to see a duel. I don't want to see a duel. Doing a reclink was accidentally released my first one. Oh, that sucks, Kristen. Yeah, go get a new one. Alright, welcome to Tournament 14. We're going to find our 13th qualifier, and today's theme is Type and Attribute Specialists. So all participants specialize in either a type, such as Fiend, Zombie, Fish, or an attribute such as Fire, Light, or Earth. Sometimes there are characters like Jaden who have a bunch of elemental heroes who also are all warrior type monsters. However, his support cards are almost all elemental hero support cards and not warriors. The focus is on the archetype, therefore I didn't count Jaden. Similarly to the two Gravekeepers characters that I have, Yasmin and regular Merrick Ishtar. They have Gravekeepers. Gravekeepers are all spellcasters, and all but one are also Dark Attribute. However, their support focuses on the archetype, and not the fact that they're spellcasters or darks, outside of maybe an Allure of Darkness in the deck. So that is why they will not be participating. The focus has to be largely enough on the type or the attribute. Let's take a look at our participants for today. We have Atticus Rhodes with his Beast Warrior deck against Dark Magician Girl and her spellcasters. Then Truman, who I usually associate with his with Dark Worlds because of his third deck, which is Dark World. His second deck, though, is just type themed, and I believe it's Fiends. Might have also been Dragons. I don't remember what that deck is. I've just been using his Dark Worlds mostly. It'll be kind of awkward if Truman wins this, because they've already made a V4 Truman deck and Master Duel for Dark Worlds. And even a V5 deck, for that matter, I think. Then, Bandit Keith, one of the two custom characters that I had yet to introduce. I'm not going to make any new ones, but Bandit Keith and Ishizu Ishtar were the two that I believe hadn't appeared in any tournament yet. And they both can be used, because they specialize in a type. Bandit Keith has Machines. Kagamaru is back again. He's already been in 2 finals and 2 semifinals. He still hasn't won a tournament. But he's a type specialist if you give him his Raphael deck. I like his Uriah deck the most. We saw that, I think, in the last tournament even. But his Raphael deck is very Fiend focused. So we're going with that. Our first previous champion that is in this, our qualifier, Tyranno Hassleberry, will be in this tournament. I decided to bring the champion from the Obelisk Blue tournament in as well. Brown, who has a Dark Attribute deck. Abydos III, with his zombies, will be in this tournament as well. Immediately going up against someone who's already qualified, so that'll be a tough challenge. But Abydos focuses on zombies. So Minako will be happy to see Abydos again. Then Axel Brody with his Pyro deck. Yes, it's a bunch of Volcanics. But outside of Volcanic Hammerer, which I believe specifically mentions Volcanics, all the other support cards mention Pyro. It just so happens that the Volcanics are designed in such a way that they then work with those support cards. Like Volcanic Shell being able to add back, 500 less attack, stuff like that. But most of the support says Pyro, so he counts. Bastion Masaba has a bunch of attribute decks. I believe I gave him his Dark Attribute deck, I don't quite remember, we'll see. And then Camilo with Zombies, Jim Crocodile Cook with his Rock deck, with his fossils, but a lot of his support is from rock types. His fusions require rock types, and most of his mods are rock type. Chumley Huffington is in this with his beasts. Jagger Princeton with dragons. I compared Jagger and Slade because they have very similar decks. Jagger is the one I chose. He has dragons. Ishizu Ishtar with earth fairies, and I believe it's fairy. The support is for the fairy type. And then I decided to bring in another Page 3 character, a game exclusive character in Swin. Swin is a Ra Yellow character who made it to the semi-finals of the Ra Yellow tournament. The Ra Yellow tournament was won by Tyranno Hassleberry. who is also in this tournament in the third match against Kagamaru. Swin didn't fight Tyranno Hasaberry. Swin lost to the eventual second place duelist. But Swin has a legendary ocean deck, which is a water-focused deck. So I decided to bring in him as well. Thought it would be nice to have 2 page 3 characters in a tournament like this. Let's bring in the first duelists. Who are we gonna have? Dark Magician Girl and Atticus. No, I should check something. Which outfit fits with Atticus' second deck? I forgot. Atticus Rhodes. Either it's Obelisk. I think it's an Obelisk Blue outfit. For deck number 2. Yeah, it's Obelisk Blue outfit. Well, I kind of want to use his Hawaiian outfit because that's fun. What's the difference between the two anyway? I think they're both Beast Warrior decks. Yeah, I want his Hawaiian shirt. I like that one. Number 2. Alright, let's get this tournament underway.
It's a show time! このブリザードプリンスがお相手しよう。デュエル。行くよハリー。僕のターン。ドロー。僕のしもべだよ。僕のしもべだよ。カードをセット。ターンエンド。
私のターンですね。ドロー。いきますよ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。カードをセットです。ターンエンド。
さあ行くよ。僕のターン。ドロー。速攻魔法発動。
Hello? Okay, you do work.
手札から魔法発動だ。これだよ。僕のしもべだよ。
That gets rid of Magician's Circle.
バトルだ。
But didn't
こ
matter.
っちが1枚上手さ。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
そうきますか。
Oh, you remember the page 3 characters. Well, there are 2 page 3 characters in this. So,
私のターンですね。
I don't remember their voices. But, you'll see them.
出ておいで。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトルです。ファイヤー。モンスターで攻撃。
そう来なくっちゃ。
カードをセットです。ターンエンド。
みんな見ててくれよ。僕のターン。ドロー。行ってみようか。僕のしもべだよ。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動。お願いします。モンスターを特殊召喚。
ターンエンド。
私のターンですね。
Atticus did well starting off with getting rid of the original Gemini outfit, but that Casket,
紹介します。モンスターを攻撃。
which I think is just a directly translated Japanese name on the card. I think it's called Dark Renewal now.
魔法発動し。
Oh god, Summoner's Art. Oh no, wait, that just adds a hand. It's not Ancient Rules which summons it. But still, that's 2 1900 attack monsters. That is,
モンスターでダ
Dangerous, hard to deal with.
Ugh.
Dark Magician Girl has some strong monsters and just standard normal summon attack power.
うーファイヤーモンスターでダイレクトアタック
Watch me, everyone. I don't think we have a choice, mate.
はいたったったひどいな。
ターンエンド
容赦ないな。僕のターン。ドロー。僕のしもべだよ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。ターンエンド。
He's not playing United We Stand?
いきま
Not only could he attack something with that,
すドロ
but now she could just crash into it and then attack with the other one, or play a bigger one. Because she doesn't have anything else, because she's dark. Actually, she could still summon Dark Magician, but she could also just
ー
crash.
よ
I think it was Dark Magician.
攻撃表示で召喚バトルですいっけーモンスターで攻撃
That was a mistake by Atticus.
そう来なくっちゃ。容赦ないな。僕のターン。ドロー。モンスターをセット。ターンエンド。
私のターンですねドローバトルですせーのモンスターで攻撃ターンエンド
そろそろ挽回しないとね。僕のターン。ドロー。モンスターをセット。
Where's the love? Definitely not with your shirt, buddy. Wow, you are roasting Atticus.
私のターンですねドローバトルですモンスターで攻撃ターンエンド
参ったな。僕のターン。ドロー。ターンエンド。
Bro, he's out there begging for attention. Yeah, he just wants all the girls' attention. So he thinks he can also seduce a dual spirit.
バトルですモンスターでダイレクト
Signs of desperation in a losing situation, do you like?
乱暴は良くないよ。
Yeah, violence never the answer, except when you do that kind of stuff. But now he has some spells that he could use if it wasn't for Secret Village of the Spellcasters.
僕のターン。ドロー。
You don't have spellcasters. You're done for.
ターンエンド。
Dark Magician Girl just needs to attack.
いい感じ私のターンドロー
Bring back Night Shroud. Yeah, I was considering Night Shroud, but the focus for Night Shroud I feel like was a bit more on the Red Eyes archetype and not on Dragon. There was a bit of Dragon, bit of Red Eyes, but wasn't enough, so for this tournament I decided to go with the Beast Warrior, so regular Atticus. Bring back Night Shroud, take him back, take Atticus back.
モンスターでダイレクトアタック
And there we have our first winner. Atticus is out of here.
とっても楽しいデュエルだったよありがとう
おやおや、運命の女神はご機嫌斜めなのかな。
Lady Luck took the day off. Atticus will not advance in the Type and Attribute Specialist tournament. It's Dark Magician Girl who will go to round 2. And there she will be facing either Truman or Bandit Keith. And remember, for the custom characters, so Bandit Keith and Ishizu Ishtar later on in the tournament, they don't have a model, they don't have their own voice, but I can take the character Mimicry, who takes their spot. So if you don't like Mimicry's voice, unfortunately you're gonna hear it at least twice. Mirror is probably the voice you'll hear the most. Because he'll take the place of one or two custom characters in a good amount of tournaments. Although these are the last two customs that that will be at least making their debut. We still have the Everyone Joins tournament in 2 weeks? I think in 2 weeks, yeah, because we have the Archetype tournament next. Although that might actually also have a custom character now that I think about it. Where's Bandicoot? There's Bandicoot. And then Truman. With deck number 2, we get to remember what deck that actually is.
あったばかりだが、君は真実に近づきすぎている。ここで消去させてもらおう。
Exterminate Bandit Keith, do it for us, Truman. Oh, that looks like a dark attribute deck. Another dark attribute. There's quite a few dark attribute specialists. Yeah, that's a dark deck. But can he do well now that he's so used to his Dark World? Straight up Mirror Force. I love how the shine on Truman's glasses look like his eyes and eyebrows are coming through. I guess they are sunglasses, I think. We'll have to take a look when we see his animation again. So Monster Reborn and Mirror Force both already used. Oh, like the... No, I hadn't seen it like that, with eyes and eyebrows. No, it's just some shine. Ooh, playing an attack? Why? What's the details on Reflect Bounder's effect? Isn't it when it gets attacked, the attack of the attacker is dealt as damage, and then Reflect Bounder is destroyed no matter... Oh no, Gatling Dragon. Turn 2, well, turn 4 in a sense, but turn 2 for him, Gatling Dragon. That's not good for Truman. Are we going to see a custom character actually make it around too? Because remember, this is Attack Force, and Attack Force is just one duel, then you're done. No match duels like a Master Duel. Once we get to Season 2 of Champions Cup... So that'll be in like 2 months or something? No, more. But once we get to Season 2 of Champions Cup, it'll be on Master Duel, and on Master Duel everything will be matches. Spirit Troop will help defend, but... Actually, I don't remember the exact workings of Gatling Dragon's effect. That's an anime exclusive card. Oh, Dark Horus. Okay. That can get over Gatling Dragon. Remember how I was just making it seem like Bandit Keith was gonna win? Oh wait, can he not attack when he uses that spell? Because now Gatling Dragon can destroy it. Or Needle Wall. If he rolls a 3... No. Wait, no Gatling Dragon effect? Can that not destroy it? Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, but not more than the number of heads. Is he afraid of destroying himself? Well, you definitely want to get rid of Dark Horse, because Dark Horse will get rid of Gatling Dragon no matter what. And then he has Barrel Dragon too. Oh god. Bandit Keith. You are being destroyed. I don't like how the silver one is heads and the gold one is tails. It's confusing to me. Okay, yes, Blast Sphere, which is okay, but Dark Horse is still going to deal massive damage.
ターンエンド
It'll be really sad for Bandit if he rolls a 4 with Needle Wall now.
ドロー
Because then that just 2600 damage to the opponent gone. Oh my god, he rolled a 4. He has to destroy Battle Dragon so Blast Fury's effect doesn't go off.
ターンエンドだ
That saves Truman 2600 life points.
望むところだよ私のターン
Wow.
ドローバトル行け
That's another 3000 damage.
ターンエンド
いいぞ先生のターンドロー
2, no. Bandit needs 3.
モンスターを
At least he has a monster to play, and he plays Reflect Bounder, which will do some damage back.
リバースカードオープントラップ発動
Metal Morph, he's going for attacking. He can actually take out Dark Horus.
行けモンスターで攻撃だ
Okay. Now, Phantom of Chaos can, I believe, copy Dark Horse and then take out
君の得意
Reflect
技は
Bounder, does not deal battle
私の
damage.
ター
I
ン
think that's how it works.
ドロー
And there's Swords Revealing Light to stall as well. And Heavy Storm, there we
魔
go.
法発動
That's probably a good one to play because we had a Needle Wall as well.
よしモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚
Yeah, doesn't deal battle damage, but can take name and attack. Didn't quite see if it took effect as well.
大群れモンスターで
This
攻
will
撃
activate Reflect Bounder's effect, but it'll get rid of him.
発動だ
Is that 3,000? Yep. But it gets rid of Reflect Bounder at
私
least.
としたこと
But
だ
it's a massive cost.
カー
But
ド
the
を
boost is until the end phase. So he doesn't play swords because his monster's 3,000 attack. Maybe that's how it works, but I'm pretty sure it's until the end phase, that boost.
ドロー
Yeah, now he has 0.
カードをセットだ
But Bandit Keith doesn't have a monster to play.
ターンエンドだ
Well, Truman, even if he gives Phantom Chaos attack points again, can't deal battle damage with it. He needs to draw into something else.
ドロ
Doesn't that summon a banished dark monster? Can that summon Dark Horus next turn to finish the duel?
いいぞ先生のターンドロー
Destiny draw for Bandit Keith. I don't remember what I gave him. Probably something like Mirror Force, Sword Revealing Light. That's usually some of the common
タ
ones.
ーンエンドだ
Torrential Tribute, maybe.
ーかろうじて生き残ったか私のターン
Watch this be Dark Horse straight into a Mirror Force. Giant Truanade!
カードオープン永続
No.
トラップ発動
Ashin, that makes sense. Wait, that doesn't work with Giant
モンスター
Truanade.
を特殊召喚
Does it?
手札から
Or does
魔
it?
法発
Is
動
it like Call of the Haunted and it gets destroyed now? Which means you wasted it. No, it gets banished again, okay.
カードをセット
Well, how does this advance
タ
your
ーンエンド
plan? Because he's just gonna set his cards again next turn.
ドロー
That didn't really help, did it?
カードをセットだ
Still has just 2 sets. Still doesn't have a monster. They need to play monsters. Well, the Truman probably wants to draw a monster next turn and then just Dark Horse this turn to force the Mirror Force, assuming it's there.
リバースカードオープン永続トラップ
Try the
発
same
動
thing again.
よしモンスターを特殊召喚バトルお前の粘りもここまでだモンスターでダイレクトアタック
リバースカードオープントラップ発動
There
だ
was Mirror Force. That's Dark Horse dealt with.
ターンエンド
いいぞ先生のターン
Still hasn't played Swords, which is probably good.
カードをセットだターンエンドだ
かろうじて生き残ったか私のターンドローターンエンド
So it is waiting for a monster that can attack and deal
先生
damage.
のターンドロー
Volcanic Game could be nice if Swords is also active, but that requires Bandit Keith to have a monster. Like now. Volcanic Queen and then Swords, force him to play Queen.
どうやら私の勝利で決着がつきそう
Although
だ。
can't Queen tribute itself for its effect?
ドロ
In the end phase? I think it's the end phase.
ー。よし、モンスターを特殊召喚。モンスター効果発動。
Yeah, tribute one monster or deal the damage. But now it's Phantom of Chaos that's just gonna destroy the Queen.
行け、モンスターで攻
And it
撃。
would have been Blast Sphere, which on Phantom of Chaos isn't too much of a problem.
トラップ発動だ。
Wait, does that work?
モンスターを特殊召喚だ。
If it does work if he goes to the opponent's graveyard, okay.
ターンエンド。
And no Swords was played. He can deal 2,500 damage to Phantom of Chaos now, I do believe, because it's only when Truman's attacking that it doesn't work.
攻撃表示で召喚だ。
Truman? Truman, did you do an oopsie?
行け、モンスターで攻撃だ。
This Volcanic Queen, I believe, can also deal 1,000 damage now.
期間な
Or is that not when it attacks?
これも勉強だ。モンスターで大
You need to study more! 2,500! Truman, why did you play Swords? You messed up! You messed up by not playing Swords at all! You're done! Bandit Keep, round 2.
まだまだだな。もっと頑張らないとダメじゃないか。
今回は遅れを取ったが、次はさらなる力で君を迎えよう。楽しみにしてくれたまえ。
Okay. We will add Bandit Keith to next round. He won after all, even though I thought that Truman took over for a bit, then it was waiting for a monster that they could attack with. But in the end, Volcanic Queen helped Bandit Keith out, because he was able to bring it back with Time Machine. We now move to Tyranno Hasselberry, who has won a tournament before, but since then hasn't been too successful. He's been, I think, in one other tournament since Raiello, and I think he got knocked out really early. Let's see what he can do now against Kagemaru, who hasn't qualified for Champions Cup, but is at the top of my list of being in the last chance qualifier with 2 finals and 2 semi-final appearances. He very much deserves that. Sure, he has had a lot of appearances in tournaments because of luck and because of fitting certain themes as well. And then just the random draws sometimes putting him in the regular tournaments. But that's how it is, and Kagemaru has performed very well. So let's get that duel going.
俺と恐竜さんの進化は誰にも止められないザウルス。
俺はついに取り戻したこの若さを。来い、お前の魂ごと俺の肉体に吸い取ってやる。デュエル。瞬殺する俺のターン。ドロー。モンスターをセット。カードをセット。ターンエンド。
出たとこ勝負だ。俺のターンザウルス。ドロー。かわいい恐竜さんだ。モンスターを特殊召喚。手札からフィールド魔法発動。一緒に戦うザウルス。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。
That's some destructive force already on the field. 1,700 attack and 21 with the help of the field spell.
ウケルドン、モンスターで攻撃。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ。
Widespread Ruin does take care of Destroyosaurus.
ウケルドン、モンスターで攻撃。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ。
And Dimensional Prison got rid of the other one. Would have probably done it the other way around. To make... Because this way, Destroyosaurus is easier to summon back if they have something like Monster Reborn. Summons dinosaur that can tear you apart in seconds. Ain't he a cutie? No, Metabog Lobster is obviously the cutie here. Obviously.
へのカッパドン
モンスターをセットターンエンド
負けないドン俺のターンザウルスドローターンエンド
Yes, obviously, how could I be so dense?
ドローバトルだ
He's drawing all of his Metabug lobsters.
滅びよ
Watch him summon this one, or set this one, and then draw Raviel next turn. And then next one he just goes, okay, Giant Trunade, Raviel, let's go. Tyranno Hazelberry, can you just not draw a monster that you can play? So we can, and then we see Raviel.
へのカッパドン
Because didn't we see him on Lord of Striking Thunder a couple, by Marcel a couple of tournaments ago? In the Villains tournament. And then we saw Uriah summoned by Kagamaru one time. Not sure if that was the Villains tournament or the tournament close after that. I think the last one was the Villains tournament, so that probably was it. I want to see
タ
Raviel.
ーンエンド
Draw Raviel. Come on. Minako, you're ready for the action. You're just in time because the next match is Abydos. We've already had 2 matches. Aw, no Raviel.
滅びよ
Yeah, we had Atticus Rhodes in his Hawaiian shirt with his Beast Warrior deck against Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl won. And then we had Bandit Keith versus Truman. Truman could have probably won, but he made a misplay, and then Bandit Keith won. Abydos is fighting Brown, who is an Obelisk Blue student exclusive to the Tag Force games, who won the Obelisk Blue tournament. He's one of the 2 page 3 characters that are in this tournament.
へのカッパドン
He specializes in the Dark attribute. Abydos focusing on zombies. Because this is the Type and Attribute Specialists tournament. And here was he a Dinosaur Specialist against a Fiend Specialist, except the Fiend Specialist is
タ
just
ーンザウルス
tapping Tyranno Hazelberry enough to eventually deal damage. Hazelberry's just not getting more monsters outside of the 2 cuties that he had in turn 1. Is Kagemaru gonna win exclusively by direct attacks from Metabug Lobster? He just needs to do that one more time. Or is he gonna add Spirit Reaper to it now?
滅びよモンスターで大
Is he just Metabug Lobster gonna tap Tyranno Hazelberry continuously? If he would have just played one of them in attack position 1 turn sooner, instead of setting them first before flip summoning,
ダイレクトアタック
he would have won this turn. So Tyranno has one more turn to get out of
チャ
this.
ラザウルス
滅びよモンスターでダイレクトアタック
まだまだへっちゃらザウルス
Tyranno bricked hard. Yeah, he had a nice opening. Jurassic World, Gilosaurus, Destroyersaurus, but Kagemaru started and had both Widespread Ruin and Dimensional Prison to just get rid of them.
いかないザウルス俺のターンドン
Are we gonna see the Destiny draw? Yes. But whatever the Destiny draws, he didn't play it.
俺のターン
I'm gonna look up what his Destiny draws after this duel. Or what his potential Destiny draws are, because there can be multiple.
魔法発動
There are highlights in tournaments, and then there are lowlights, and I'm not sure if that's a word. But moments of, oh my god, what just happened? Please just attack with Metabug Lobster so I can say that he won with just Metabug Lobster. Please.
すぐれモンスターでダイレクトアタック
No! Now you technically didn't only win with Metabug Lobster. But yeah, Tyranno Hazelberry bricked hard and got obliterated. He's still in Champions Cup because he won the Raiello tournament. Even if you lose twice in round 1 after that. But yeah, Kagemaru won with basically Metabug Lobster.
さあ全然いいとこなかったとデュエルの氷河期到来ザウルス
Dude, Tyranno Hazelberry. Deck... What deck was this? Deck 3?
神となった
Yes. Tyranno Hazelberry, Tag Force 3, Deck 3. he has 3 potential cards for Destiny Draw. Mirror Force, which 100% it wasn't, or he would have played it. Not that it would have mattered, because Kagamaru had Giant Grenade. The other 2 are Monster Reborn and Premature Burial. Monster Reborn and Premature Burial would have both been for Destroyer-saurus. Oh, he would have gotten Premature Burial because he had 800 life points left, and to play Premature Burial, you need to pay 800 life points. He Destiny drew into the 1 card that he could not use. Mirror Force would have been countered, and Monster Reborn, yeah, it would have just been a Gillosaurus. He wasn't going to win, probably. But yeah, it's not looking too good. It wasn't looking very good for Tyrannosaurus variant on Kagamaru wins. That was the proof that Rex is the better Dino Duel. Oh, Rex is not in this tournament, but I do have a deck for Rex in Master Duel, but I think only version 1, maybe 2. And then I have a Doodle Beast deck for Frederick, I think his name is. V3. Let's set up the next duel. This will be one where Minako will be happy because it features the hot guy. Abydos. Abydos. And now, let's remember what Brown sounds like. Brown with his 4th deck, okay. Where is the Brown? Where is the Brown? There is Brown. Hopefully he doesn't sound too bad. Because you will hear this man in Champions Cup as well. Because he's already qualified.
デュエルの神と呼ばれた世に挑もうというのか。
いいデュエルにしよう。
デュエル。
Ooh. They sent some...
私のターン。
It's a bit...
ドロー。
I actually quite like his voice. Started a bit ominous, he just a bit of...
セットする。
Yo, I'm serious, I'm just strong, let's go.
ターンエンドだ。
That's not a bad voice, I would say.
世のターン。ドロー。
You need wind, what? How is it? Just make his, not skirts, but his, the underside of his clothes to just go up a little bit? Maybe? Is that the reason? No? Okay, not? Okay. Brown with a good voice actor, nice. Yeah.
カードをセット。ターンエンド。行くぞ。私のターン。ドロー。こいつだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚する。バトル。覚悟しろ。モンスターで攻撃する。かわいない。モンスター効果発動。世のために働け。モンスターを特殊召喚。手札から永続魔法発動する。カードをセットする。ターンエンドだ。来るがよい世のターン。ドロー。
I expect Brown to win this. I think his deck will be stronger.
速攻魔法だ。
Got an MSD, which goes on Swords of Concealing Light, okay.
世のために働け。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。
Ryu Koki is there. So, nice start for Abydos. He has some weaker monsters for sure, but Permaturtle, Ryu Koki... No, he could have probably attacked with Permaturtle first to get a stronger monster out, but I guess he chose not to. Brown's voice radiates main character energy. A little bit, yeah.
こいつだ。モンスターを特殊召喚する。
A little bit. He's definitely not a, oh my god, I'm out there and I'm only appearing in 1 or 2 episodes. What did you say?
私のターン。ドロー。
I said that Abydos is doing really well. That's definitely what I said. He has a good start to this duel.
こいつだ。
And Brown's gonna tribute Sangan for Caius, right? That makes the most sense.
こいつだ。モンスターを攻撃。
Tribute Sangan for Caius.
モンスター効果。
And then probably banish Ryukoki, and then attack Permatoro for the damage. Well, that is what I said. I did say that Abydos was starting well. But can he keep it up? Because there are some disruptions coming from Brown. And some high attack with Caius. And we can see Brown's hand, which is Heavy Storm. So even if something big in terms of spell or traps comes out for Abydos, that can be destroyed. Although that would mean Brown takes out some of his own spell and traps. So he might wait. Just another Permatoro, not another Ryukoki Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Actually, he probably doesn't have Red Eye Zombie. Doesn't really fit him too well. Ryukoki does, though. Yeah, maybe that's why, because he had the Ryukoki. Crash into Caius, because if you don't crash into Caius, he can just use another card to get rid of Ryukoki. Because now he might be able to boost as well. Will he? No. But it could still crash. But if you set something, why don't you just play Mask of Darkness? They really don't like crashing into each other, huh? They could have just Armageddon Knight Shadow Delver, I think it is, that they just set. Crash and then attack. Because now they're just going to lose their monster to Ryukoki. What's the point of setting that monster then? They like to set when they can, but sometimes it's useless. I'm kind of hoping that Brown will win the Champions Cup in some way. Seeing a pitch 3 card to do it. That's Royal Keeper. I think the flip effect is just to boost its own stats. But it's already destroyed, so that doesn't matter. Dude, if you're gonna set something, set Mask of Flippin' Darkness so you can get a trap back. If he even has a trap set, I don't remember. But setting Armageddon Knight is gonna be useless because you know it's gonna get destroyed. Just crash into Ryukoki and then summon Armageddon Knight and then just play. Play from there. Or wait for a tribute, a monster you can tribute summon and then brain control. That might be. Ooh, what? Which of the Guardian equip spells is that one? Yeah, they're just destroying each other's set monsters. And then the one he doesn't play is Mask of Darkness. He must have not have a trap in the grave. I don't remember his early cards. Zombie world, everything becomes a zombie now. Including in the graveyard, and you can't tribute summon things that aren't zombie. Which means brain control play isn't as good anymore. Wait a second, doesn't Ryukoki destroy fiends with its effect? But maybe because it would have been destroyed by battle anyway, it doesn't matter. Book of Life that brings back a zombie. No, it's a warrior or spellcaster for Ryukoki, so that's like an anti-Yugi card in a way. Okay, they're playing some more monsters, but they're still not doing anything else. What was the point? Jinzo? Ooh. Honestly, a play could be to brain control Ryukoki, tribute it for Jinzo. But for that to work, Zombie World needs to be off the field, and I'm not sure if using Heavy Storm here is good. Although if you Heavy Storm, you get rid of the one set, which I don't remember what it is, and the Metal Reflex them, which you can get back with Mask of Darkness. Book of Life again, which is going to summon Royal Keeper again, and just banish another card from the other graveyard, another Shadow Delver. Again, what's the point? There's now semi-public information that there's Deslakuta So maybe they'll go for that. Although, going for Royal Keeper, knowing its flip effect, maybe that's what they'll try. But doesn't looking too bad. Both of them just need one card to take over. And for Brown, they probably just want to get rid of Zombie World so they can play Jinzo. Or they just need to commit to Jinzo. And have... Just imagine how different the duel would have been if Kais and Ryukoki crashed into each other 10 turns ago. Now he's just setting cards because his hand is getting full. And he's setting Heavy Storm. Honestly, just play Heavy Storm, play Brain Control, tribute whatever monster you got for Jinzo, and then just go ham. Go from there. Maybe next turn set Mask of Darkness. Oh, he crashed. He decided to go for it after 20 million turns. Okay. Now Heavy Storm? Because that's... Please? You still can't play Jinzo until Zombie World is gone. That's kind of useless. Because Metal Reflex Time is already defending you. What's the point? You can't summon Jinzo because it's Zombie World, Brown. Okay, the rule has changed a bit now that Kaius and Ryukoki are gone, but let's see how long that'll take. Abydos is gonna keep drawing cards because it does Lakuda. That's gonna bring back Ryukoki. Okay, what's the point? They're going for Feed Sanctuary with Spirit Reaper then at least? Yeah, so they take low amount of damage, but the card is gone, which I guess can be nice. They could have forced the opponent to pay to keep it, but they probably would have just not kept it. Abydos definitely using Dust Lakuda well to draw cards that he needs. There's the Heavy Storm. Abydos played more cards, so now it's definitely worth it to Heavy Storm because Abydos will lose more. So many of his key cards are gone. Okay, now Brain Control into Jinzo. Let's change this duel. Don't do it on Spirit Reaper. Do not. Don't Spirit Reaper. Because that destroys it. Actually, Soul Exchange could still work. And then Jinzo. There we go. We still have the Deslakuda because Soul Exchange you can't attack. But the field and the way the duel is going has definitely changed. Zombie World's back, but Jinzo is already on the field. Another Reflex Time in the graveyard, we might actually see Mask of Darkness being set. He's already used the Book of Life multiple times. So the card set for turn won't be as effective. Yeah, I probably want to set Mask of Darkness. Although Spirit Reaper for defense might be good. Deslakuda finally gone. There's a lot of card advantage that Abydos had, but a lot of it has disappeared now. With Mask of Darkness, Brown can bring back Metal Reflex now, which can help defend him if needed. I'd say advantage Brown, but let's see. Yeah, there's the Caius. 2400 attack. He's not gonna crash because he can take the set monster, right? Yeah. Let's add a defense for Brown if needed later. He'll want to keep Jinzo on the field just to protect from the traps, but if he crashes, then he can attack with something else again. Oh, Deck Devastation Virus? Is that something he wants to play?
カードをセットする
But I think that...
ターンエンドだ
What does that destroy? Spells and traps?
来るがよい世の
I don't remember.
ドロー
It's Crush Guard that destroys the strong monsters.
バトルだ行くぞモンスターで攻撃モンスター効果発動するモンスターをセットターンエン
As long as Abaddus keeps playing monsters, Jinzo will probably just keep attacking.
ドロー
Did I ever send you my Yu-Gi-Oh! Boy tier list? No. You've definitely explained some of the ones you find hot or interesting.
攻撃する
Abaddus, Aster, Quattro, you mentioned a few
モン
others.
スターをセットする
But never a tier list, no.
ターンエンドだ来るがよい世のターンドローバトルだ行くぞモンスターで攻撃モンスターをセット
Okay, that's a second monster. So are they gonna play Jinzo Crash with one... And then... Actually, he contributes some of the second Jinzo because it's Zombie World.
バトル覚悟しろモンスターで攻撃するモンスター
Oh, Morphing Jar. That's gonna give Abaddus a lot of cards. But that's also MST for next turn.
カードをセットするターンエンドだ来るがよい世のターンドロー手札から魔法発動する
There's Ryu Koki again, which means another draw for Abaddus due to cards every turn. Starting to run out of cards though. But still, he'll have 10 left. You'd think the duel was over unless they really don't want to crash into each other at all ever. But that is something Abaddus needs to pay attention to.
モンスター効果発動するこいつだモンスターを特殊召喚する
Mist Arching can be normal summoned without tribute. Has to be sent to the grave during the end phase. But it can, which means summon that, crash that into Caius, or Ryukoki, and then still have the other one left.
モンスターをセット
Metal Reflex Slam is set in case Jinzo disappears. Spirit Reaper can be nice defense, but if it's targeted by anything, it's dead.
行くぞ私のターン
The duel's taking quite a long time, but it's not a super stally
こいつだ
duel
モンスターを攻撃
with a bunch of monster combos destroyed by battle, or a bunch of swords reading light, gravity bind level limit area B that we've seen sometimes in the
モ
past.
ンスターで攻撃する
No, they're just going for that one. I don't like it. I like that they summoned Mist Archfiend, but they should have crashed, and then Jinzo into the set
モンス
monster.
ター効果
Because at this point, they just wasted the Mist Archfiend and cost themselves 1,000 life points. They could have just attacked the set monster with Jinzo
タ
his
ーンエ
own.
ンドだ来るがよい世のターンドローバトルだ行くぞモンスターで攻撃こやつめモンスターで攻撃
Oh, there's the
モン
crash.
スターをセット
Abaddus decided to go for the crash again.
手札から魔法発動する
Plays swords as well. Has gotten rid of Jinzo so he can play his traps now.
行くぞ
I like that, Abaddus, because you had another 2400 attacker on the field anyway. And I like that you kept Caius, because you can summon the others back with Book of Life.
魔法発動する
That's useless. Assuming Spirit Reaper can stay on the field. Now, he does have Metal Reflex Slam still.
トラップ発動する
Greed can... Does that work? I guess, yeah, it works in the token. Draws 2 cards, gets Caius and Jinzo Lord, but you can't summon either of them. I guess it... Oh, wait. If they... Isn't Jinzo Lord a special summon and not a tribute summon? So if you would have still had Jinzo, we would have been able to play it.
来るがよい世のターン
But Abaddus just got rid of Jinzo.
ドロー
The first sarcophagus isn't really going to help because the spell and trap zone are full.
モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚
So that can mill cards. Can't use it for attacks. Some monster special summoned. Ooh. Going for deck destruction. The decks are equal. Oh, after this draw. So if you can special summon any zombie. Let's think. Once Swords is gone, you can play a second sarcophagus, and he still has to play the third to be able to summon. Ooh. No, it is all monsters under a certain point.
来るがよい世のターンドロー
Maybe the spell and trap one is a different one. Wait, what does Deck Devastation Virus do again?
ターンエンド
行くぞ私のターンドロー
Old monsters 1500 or less attack. Okay, I misremembered it. So first sarcophagus cannot play a second one, but they still can play the third.
来るがよい世のターン
A giant Trunade. That would be big. Giant Trunades, put everything back in the hand. Allow the tribute summon of Caius. Get rid of the opponent's Caius. Attack from there.
私のターン
Giant Trunade is great here. Play it.
手札から
Not actually premature burial and then giant Trunade, because premature burial doesn't get destroyed. Well, it doesn't destroy the monster at that point. Get a missed Archfiend, yeah, it works. Then giant Trunade, because then you can win. Yeah, if he plays giant Trunade now, he wins.
手札から
And then play premature burial again. Also tribute summon Caius by tributing Spirit Reaper. Then for sure. It's taking a while. It's turn 39, but it looks like Brown's gonna do it.
モンスターを特殊召喚
こいつだモンスターを
Why that one? Oh, Jinzo Lord. I was gonna say you're gonna play Caius.
バトル
Wait, what?
覚悟しろ
You don't want to win.
攻撃する
Dude, tribute summoned Caius over Spirit Reaper, and then you could also crash to win, but then you could also just banish their Caius. Do you not want to win? You're giving them a chance, Brown. You have the victory right there. Just tribute summon Caius during the one turn you can tribute summon, because he's gonna play Zombie World next turn. I guess he's not, because you just discarded it.
モンスターでダイレクトアタックする
Oh, it's big damage still. Advantage Brown, but Abydos gets to replay his cards. I don't know if first sarcophagus can play second sarcophagus from
ターンエン
the
ド
hand, or if it's just from the deck.
よう誰だ
We might find out.
世のターン
We still haven't seen Spirit of the Pharaoh, and he's down to 5 cards in his deck.
手札から永続魔法発動
It's an interesting duel. It's a long one, but it's not really stally. It's just about the fact that they both have bosses of 2400 attack. They could crash into each other. But now, there's Jinzo Lord on the field. Deck Devastation Virus has run out. We just played 2 set cards.
ドロー
I'm gonna guess first sarcophagus is one of them. Play Caius! Play Caius! Get rid of his card!
モンスターで攻撃する
This Archfiend gets rid of it.
この勝負もらったモンスターでダイレクトアタックする
Our winner is Brown. Abydos has been knocked out. And considering he doesn't use an archetype, we won't see him in the archetype tournament, so then everyone joins tournament after my vacation will be the next time we see him. Speaking of that, we'll still have the Archetype Users Tournament next weekend. After that will be about a month's break. A month break from Champions Cup, King's Cup as well. Because I'm going on a 2-week vacation to the United States to go see my partner. And then after that, probably at least the first week of having them here, we'll want to... I wouldn't want to do that many streams because I just want to spend time with them here. Because they're coming back with me to the Netherlands. So then we'll have like 3 weeks to a month break. Let's say a month break for Champions Cup. So then we'll have this Tournament 14, Tournament 15 next week. And then a month break before we start the Everybody Joins tournament. 140 characters. Normal tournaments are 16. I'm gonna not have animations on until maybe the quarterfinals, maybe semifinals, I haven't decided. Or maybe I go until the top 16 and then have that top 16 in a separate stream. Maybe. I'll just see how fast it goes. I have no idea. It's gonna go across 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of streams. It's gonna take a long time for sure. But yeah, that's gonna happen after my vacation. I'm excited for that. King's Cup will still be later this week, like during one of the weekdays, week 5, and then we'll have week 6 as well. Quite probably I can still do that, and then that'll go in a month break as well due to the vacation. Let's see what deck we gave Bastion, because I don't remember which one is which. Give him deck number 2. And then we got Axel Brody with deck number 3. Which is just a good volcanic deck. Go, Bastion, go!
99% の知性が勝敗を決する。今からそれを証明してやる。俺の炎とお前の信念、どちらが熱いか、勝負だ。デュエル。俺のターン。ドロー。モンスターをセット。
Oh wow, I'm seeing your boy tier list. Okay, so Chumley is at the bottom. So is Kagemaru. You put Shay at the bottom. Bandit Keith at the bottom, okay. Atticus not so high. So the... Oh, you put both Yukis there. Quattro Asters there. Merrick, ooh. Dennis. Ooh, I have a deck for Dennis in Master Duel already. And I'm working on one for Vector. Yami, Merrick, and Yami Bakura are there too. But you like the regular versions more, okay. Bastion's on your Smash list, so I guess we root for Bastion on this one. Supreme King is in Kiss and Cuddle. Where would you rank Abydos, Minako? If you were to add Abydos, because he doesn't exactly appear in many episodes, so I understand why you didn't put him in. Well, where would you rank Abydos on your list? Okay, this is Bastion's Dark Attribute deck. You would put him in the Mary list. Oh, so that's the top tier. Ooh. Oh, there goes Volcanic Counter, but there's no other fire in the grave, so it doesn't work. No, you wouldn't, Kristen? Would you take any of the girls instead, or would you just skip it completely? Who is it? Okay, can you name like one or two that will be at the top of your list, if you're willing to share at least? Manju's out, who can attack under Messenger of Peace, so we're gonna see this. Doesn't need to be your absolute top, because then you need to compare so many of them. Just one of the ones that would be somewhere higher. I should think about which one I have. What female characters did I choose?
ぞモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚
Oh, Dark Simorgh, that is scary, but the Messenger of Peace, we're gonna stall. I don't like stall decks, because it makes things take forever and go nowhere. And Messenger of Peace's cost is so low.
カードだモンスターを特殊召喚カードをセットターンエンド
奇襲する俺のターンドロー
リバースカードオープン永続トラ
I was gonna say Dark Simorgh and Spell Fragrance, that's a combo. Alexis is pretty, I date her. I do like Yubel quite a bit. Yeah, it's an argument what gender Yubel is, if Yubel even is a gender. Yasmin is also pretty, and Tanya could crush with a fist at any time. Yeah, Tanya's, I like her, but like in a certain way, in terms of this. If I were to make a Smash tier list, I probably wouldn't put Tanya anywhere near the top. Just because I would be the one to get smashed. I wouldn't try, I would maybe attempt the smashing, but Tanya would smash me and I would get knocked out and not survive. But stalling is so fun! Like using Change of Heart just to set Millennium Shield so I can sweep later. Of course. Yay! They got rid of Messenger, please. Attack! Go Bastion! Anti-Spell Fragrance is gone. No, it isn't gone. Never mind. It was in a different spot than I remember. That plus Dark Simorgh means Axel Birdie is locked out of any of his spells, so he can't even play the next Messenger piece. Bastion Misawa. This is looking... That one Obelisk Blue Woman can stay away from me, though. The nurse deck lady who's the leader for the girls. The one that started the nurse burn, yeah. Fonda Fontaine. Some people would just say that they would take the Dark Magician Girl Dual Spirit. Because that's a character in GX and it's a character in this game. Yeah, not looking good for you, Axel. I think Bastion's about to win. She can get away from me. Same with Camula. Honestly, now I sort of feel like making a Yu-Gi-Oh! Females tier list. Is that something that, like, on the tier list maker, Yu-Gi-Oh! Females, is that already pre-set up? Yu-Gi-Oh! Female character tier list. Like a Smash or Pass kind of thing. This is something that someone else made. I want to create my own. Bunch of characters that barely show up, like the frog princess girl from GX, the little girl with the dog from Zaxel. There's a bunch of female characters that show up. Some of them I really don't care about. I guess I could try that at some point, but not during the stream. Axel is the one dude I think I would be fine with. Well, he's knocked out of the tournament, so I guess he has free time. Bastion won a duel. Wow. Bastion Misawa to round 2. Where his opponents will be your best friend Camula against Jim Crocodile Cook. I like Camula as a character. I wouldn't put her on top of my Smash list, but I'm not really sure who I would. There's certain characters that I really like, that I have interest in, but there's a bunch of kid characters or teenager characters, so I find it hard to put them on a Smash list, because that's technically illegal. Because they are not adults. Like, you could make an argument of
Okay, Karen.
that if those characters would be on a Smash list or something like that, it would be a once they hit adulthood, then I would. In that case, I've thought of one, but that is definitely a teenager character, so I wouldn't do it. Let's see, Yuma's grandma. That exists. There's Miho from Season 0. Rebecca Hawkins, yep. Bunch of people's moms. Vivian Wong. I'd probably take one of the Tyler sisters. This has a quick few. Maybe Rio from Zexal. Selena from Arc 5. Anna's quite cool from Zexal. Brooke Walker from Zexal as well. Both Tyler sisters have something to go for, but I'm not sure which one I take. Maybe the more fierce one. That's just a very quick thought going over some female characters. Love how Jim calls everyone a Karen. Everyone must want to speak to his manager. I'm pretty sure Karen is the Japanese name for his crocodile. But yeah, I don't think any of the managers agree that he's bringing a crocodile into the school campus. I'm not sure that is legal. Certainly an interesting thing that they introduced with this character. Just straight up, oh, this is a guy that does something with fossils, and we're not really gonna say anything about what he hides with his eye, but there's a secret behind it that's gonna get revealed 2 seasons later. But also he has a crocodile. Or an alligator. I don't remember the difference. One of the two. He has a Karen. I want to speak to the manager. Why am I not allowed in your establishment? I have been thrown out. I am just a crocodile. I did nothing wrong. I'm just saying rawr to people. I'm just saying hi. Nobleman of Crossout, that's gonna take out the Sat monster. Not looking good for you, Jim. Ooh, that was Golem Sentry as well. That can be useful if it's a slow. If you get it early on, it's not too many attacks or spells and traps going. You can just keep sending the opponent back. It's his emotional service pet. He needs it. Okay, so how would that work in airport security? I'm just thinking about airport security because I'm gonna go on a flight in 2 weeks. It doesn't even look alive though. That's the thing. Oh, it does. Maybe in this game it doesn't. But it absolutely looks alive everywhere else. Is it a big ass pillow, a huge plush that suddenly moves? Mirror for boom. What's looking so good for Camila?
Get set. 俺のターンだ。ドロー。手札から魔法を発動する。カモン、モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトル。ゴー。モンスターで攻撃。
モンスター効果発動。
ターンエンド。
華麗なるデュエルを私のターン。ドロー。私の手伝いモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトルよ。
It's T-posing, it's ragdolling, it's just a Gary. It's something from Gary's mod that they added.
No problem.
You got Dr. Crowler as partner. Oh, hi, Alex. You mean as partner in terms of you're playing through the game and like as with Dr. Crowler as your tag partner?
My god! 俺のターン
I think right now I have
モンスターをセット
not Emperor Umiyuma. I've already done him.
ターンエンド
I think I'm on the 4th or the 5th one out of the 6 special characters. So either I'm still on the fake Jaden one, or I'm on the Crowler one, I think, or Chaz. I think on the Chaz one, I think, because I want to unlock all 6 of those, and I've done their stories so that I can use them for the Everyone Joins tournament after vacation. I can probably show it up real quick between this one. The page 3 characters all have voices, all have animations. Just the final 6 do not, but they're probably only going to be used in the Everyone Joins tournament anyway, where outside of maybe the final 16, which sounds good if that's just the final stream for it. We're not going to see their animations anyway. I have 4 or 5 stories already finished with 4 full hearts. I can actually, after this duel, I'll quickly show you which stories I've done. I've done quite a lot. Book of Life, that's a good one. Camula can finish it off. There's quite a few people in here, so that is nice to see. Welcome. I stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Twice a week. Once during the weekend, once during weekdays. During the weekend I have the Champions Cup, where I have a themed tournament, usually 16 participants, sometimes more, where the winner qualifies for what I call the Champions Cup. Once I have 16 people qualified for that, I will have the Champions Cup, and the winner of that is the Champion of Champions. That for Season 1 takes place on Tag Force 3, which is this game. Then throughout the week I have King's Cup, which is on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, where I have 20 duelists who are only a round-robin tournaments. Everyone duels once every week. And then the winner at the end is the King of Games, or the Queen of Games, if it's a female that wins.
Unbelievable. でも足も出なかったぜ
Jim's been in the finals before, but this time he didn't get past round 1. So let's put Camula. To the next round. And before I go to the next matchup, let me just... Jim has his Destiny choices just to get Mirror forced out of the tournament. That's rough. Yeah. Let's see. Story mode. Who am I with? Oh, why am I doing something with Obelisk Blue Blair? And this is the very start of Obelisk Blue Blair as well. Maybe this is to unlock one of Zane's things? Ah. Okay. I didn't intend to go all the way back. This seems to be Tag Force 3. Yeah, this is Tag Force 3. Camula won because she got through to the manager. Let me just show you all the characters that I did stories with. I think I can show that from here. I've done quite a lot. I've done Jaden, haven't done this Jaden. I've not done the Supreme King. I've done one of Cyrus. I know Rael and Sliferette have the same story, just different decks. Chaz I've done both, Zane I've done both. I'm trying to unlock one of Zane's Obelisk Blue decks, but I just haven't been able to do that. Blair I've done 2 stories of, so I'm doing the 3rd, because that might be the one where I'm confirmed to face Zane. Like Obelisk Blue Zane. And that's why I did that story, because I really want to unlock that specific deck, and maybe if I face him once as the opponent, I unlock it. Alexis I've done once. Bastion, there's a second Bastion story that I've done, not the regular one. I've done regular Alexis, not Angry Alexis yet. And then page 2 characters all have the same story. So I've not done many of that. I think I've done Crowler. Yeah. I've done Jasmine and Mindy, because Mindy I used a burn deck alongside, that was fun. Dorothy because to unlock something. Titan because I thought that his story might unlock the other Titan with the other deck. I don't think that happened. And then the ones I'm really interested in are these 4. Oh, these 6. Inoso, Emperor Umiyuma, Mokuma, Sanzugura Yuki, and then there's a weird version of Dr. Crowler and a weird version of Chaz that are number 124 and 125. I want to unlock those 2, which I can just do by going to their story. And then once I have unlocked those 2, I have everyone that I can for free duels. And then I can do the everyone joins tournament. Because I think I have 15 custom characters that, like, Mimicry will be taking care of those. Plus those 125, so that'll make 140 characters, which is a lot more than the normal 16. Jagger, Princeton. Because we're going to continue this tournament. I like the looks of Slade more, but I like Jagger's deck a little more. There's a few slight differences. Evil Brother Guy versus Chumley! Let's go, Chumley! The tournament must go on. Who wins? Rich Brother Guy from the Princeton family, or I like koalas? I spent money! I'm rich! I'm hungry. You have any food? Can you use some of your $1 million to give me a steak? Koala set turn 1. Yes, good choice. Good. He does have King Dragoon in his deck, so that's why he would play Lord of D. Chumley, that is such a mood. Yay, 600 damage, and because they still have their full hand, because they usually set during main phase 2, that's another 2,000. Yes, Koala, turn 1 set is a good play. Good job, Chumley. Great opening. You know, 2,600 damage, and it's not even your own turn. Why would you play that and reset a Desk Koala? Huh? Like, by all means, go for it. Also play Morphing Jar. Just mess him up. I want Chumley to win this. I don't think Chumley will win the tournament. But I wouldn't mind Chumley winning the match. Chumley goes against Camula next. Imagine. Camula took out both Crowler and Zane as a Shadow Rider. And because of that was set up as a really powerful and threatening Shadow Rider. Watch her just be beaten by Chumley. We already have 2 Shadow Riders that are qualified for Champions Cup. Don Zalug and Tanya are both in. Let's see. All the qualifiers so far. Disa, which is a page 3 character from Obelisk Blue. Don Zalug, Tanya, Zanny, which is a page 3 character, so a game exclusive character from Slifer Red, with a really unique trap deck. Alexis is in, Tyranno Hasselberry is in, Dr. Crowler, Jasmine, one of Alexis's friends from Obelisk Blue, is in. Vice Chancellor Bonaparte. I still love that he won the male-only tournament. Bonaparte, let's go. We're gonna see him in Champions Cup. Brown, we saw him earlier. We'll see him again in quarterfinals. Professor Banner, the head of Slifer Red, is in the Champions Cup, and then the Supreme King qualified last weekend. He won the Villains tournament. Wait, did that torrential tribute? Boo. Oh, Mystical Space Defender to get rid of Premature. Oh, that's a good play. Good play, Jagger Princeton. Oh, there is a torrential on Chumley's side. Ouch. Well, better now than last turn because there would have been a lot more cards. Now it's Jagger with Premature Burial. That thing can't be MSD'd right now. Now, where is Death Kangaroo?
モンスターを特殊召喚
I want to see Master of Oz, because that's a strong card.
バトルだ行くんだ
Doesn't have any effect, still susceptible to spells and traps and stuff, but that massive attack power. I would like to see it.
まだまだだぞ。
カードをセットターンエンド
よーし、俺のターン。ドロー。F だから。
There's the MSD. He threw into it. Bye bye Premature Burial, bye bye Mouse Dragon. You're not gonna get that destruction effect. They're going with the Earth, not with Sangan or Nimble Momonga, which I definitely would have done. Probably Sangan, so that if you set Torrential Tribute and you use it to potentially destroy something that can beat Sangan,
要経費だ
then you still get the Sangan effect.
カードをセット。
And I don't think Wild Nature's release would work on that card either. That would just work on Nimble Momonga, because it's based.
銭次第だ。私のターン。ドロー。
Jagger probably plays Dragon's Mirror,
魔法発動
so he can get Five-Headed Dragon out. Why Concealing Light? Does he not have any monsters? Does he want to protect himself that way?
よーし、俺のターン。
Well, he can still attack, it's just that
ドロー。
the Earth Hexal Fusion can't flip something now.
頼んだぞ。モンスターを攻撃。
So Chumley can still deal another 1,000 damage.
バトルだ。行くぞ。
Go Chumley!
ダイレクトアタック。
この程度は必要経費だ
カードをセット。ターンエンド。
地獄の沙汰も銭次第だ私のターンドローモンスターをセットカードをセットターンエンド
So that's Morphing Jar. Probably, because otherwise he wouldn't set that much.
ターン。ドロー。
That's probably good for Jagger, because he could use some more draws.
だぞ。モンスター
Oh, here comes Disc Kangaroo. He can't flip some of the Earth Hexal Fusion yet, and I'm pretty sure it needs to be face up for the effect to apply.
バトルだ。
But if they both survive the following turn,
リバースカードオープン
which they don't because Mirror Force, but if they would have both survived, we might have seen Master of Oz. But maybe it's better that Death Kangaroo goes down now, and not,
モンスター効果発動。
and that it isn't Master of Oz later. Because that would really destroy the HUD, be anticlimactic. Yay, Green Baboon comes out.
モンスターを特殊召喚。
It's a nice card in Beast Decks.
行くぞ。モンスターで
Green Baboon attack? Yeah, Morphin Jar, I thought so.
効果だ
That reset for Jagger. If he draws a Dragon's Mirror, that's gonna change the game. Except Mirror Force!
トラップ発動。
Wait, he could Beast Soul swap into...
頼んだぞ。モンスターを特殊召喚。
And then just summon that again? He wins this turn? Show me! I forgot! Because you need a legal beast, I believe, in the hand to be able to activate it. But you don't choose the beast until you've already returned the monster to the hand, so you can just select the same monster. Let's go, Chumley! Bye, Jagger!
完璧なプランだった
Chumley, good play with Green Baboon on multiple occasions.
でも、デュエルは勝ち負けだけじゃない。
Duel's not just about winning and losing. It's also about getting food. Can I have food now? I'd like a burger. Chumley beats Jagger! Koala deck, Australia deck, Beast deck, whatever you want to call it. Beats the $1 million deck. Alright, the final duel in round 1 will be Swin, who got to the semi-finals in the Raw Yellow tournament, against Ishizu Ishtar. Now, Ishizu, it will be a custom character, so Mimicry will take her place. But it will be her deck, and we will be referring to her as Ishizu. Swin. There's Swin. And then Ishizu, the final custom character. It's sad that there's no Pegasus in the game, so yeah, Pegasus did appear, but he isn't a playable character. I did make a deck for Pegasus. Pegasus did participate in the Villains tournament, because he was originally a villain. And we'll see him back again, or at least his deck, because it'll still be Mimicry controlling him. But we'll see his Toon deck back in the Everyone Joins tournament next month. No, like, Pegasus does not appear in the game whatsoever. I just made a deck themed after Pegasus. I made a Toon deck, and then what I use is I make Mimicry as the character can take anyone's deck, or any deck that you've made, and play it. Like, right now, this is Mimicry, but he's playing as Ishizu Ishtar in this case, with her Earth Fairy cards. Kelbeck, Medora, Zolga, Agido. Just imagine if this would have been the meta Ishizu cards. There's a Mirror Force that destroys 2 of the monsters, but there's swords to help protect Ishizu. They still have a Medora for next turn. That's it. Useless Nightmare. Actually, not. That returns that as well. I didn't realize they could return things other than monsters. Huh. Maybe I want to use that over Gravekeeper's Guard then in World Championship 2009, because I'm playing through the DS game World Championship 2009 Yu-Gi-Oh game. I was debating between using Nightmare Penguin or Gravekeeper's Guard. But if Nightmare Penguin does more than sending back monsters, that might be good. Oh, they destroyed Legendary Ocean, great, but they don't destroy Messenger of Peace. We might be here for a while. Then again, Medora doesn't have 1500 attack, I think, so maybe that can do something. But with that Penguin in defense position, it's not gonna help. No, it's 1500 attack. Never mind. We're gonna be here for a while. Valhalla and Sanctuary in the Sky are the 2 main cards in the deck that effectively qualified Ishizu to be in this tournament, because she has a bunch of Earth Fairies. But she doesn't really support for the fact that they're Earth. But Valhalla and Sanctuary in the Sky are Fairy support. And they're easily usable with Fairies as well. So the winner from this gets to fight Chumley. So Kristen, since you were all about the voices and liking or not liking the voice, what do you think of Swin's very deep voice? That's interesting. They heavy storm everything, which is a lot more of her own cards. Got rid of Messenger of Peace, but that allows the Orca to attack. So much of her own cards are gone. One of Swin's cards, which is the one card that would not allow them to attack Ishizu. So they lose card advantage to allow Swin to attack. Yeah, it's a lot better than, hey, I gotta play the Red Eyes Black Dragon! Yay! Draw a card! Trap card, go! There are voices like that we've heard recently. Yeah, Ishizu is not looking too good. That was a regular draw. That was probably the best thing she could have drawn. She needs something good after that to then attack with. Oh lord, don't remind me about that one guy, Lyosite. Speaking of Lyosite, I made a deck for a Master Duel. You can be happy there's no character animations and voices in Master Duel, because Lyosite actually has a fun deck and a good deck in Master Duel now. Lyosite doesn't use an archetype because I'm pretty sure he focused on Demise King the Armageddon, so on ritual summons. So he's not going to be the Archetyper. He will be in the Everyone Joins tournament, but unless he makes it to top 16 out of the 140 characters, we will not be hearing his voice. In a sense, yeah, because Everyone Joins, everyone who qualified for Champions Cup or will qualify for Champions Cup is also in that tournament. So the Everyone Joins tournament, in a way, feels like it could be the Champions Cup in itself. Because you could win. Let's say Lio side wins that one. If Lio side wins a 140-person tournament, that's an incredible achievement. He qualifies for Champions Cup with that, but Champions Cup is its own thing, and then round 1 he loses to Dr. Crowler, even though he beat Dr. Crowler maybe in the big tournament. But then he's not going to be champion of champions. He focuses on killing my ears. That's a strategy. Not the Mice King, the Armageddon. A ritual summon! You being deaf! I use this monster's effect for 2,000 life points! Just scream it to your ear more! Minako, look, it's Splendid Venus! It's a Venus card! Oh no. Actually, what? Yeah, that's not good. And that card gets sent back as well. That's a normal summon thanks to Legendary Ocean without tributes. Here's some big damage coming for Ishizu. He's bored because he doesn't see his opponents as strong. He just has to because it's on his job description. And both the page 3 characters this time make it through to the next round with Shizu Ishtar knocked out. Yeah, just another day of work for Slim. We do still have one of the custom characters in with Bandit Keith. But Ishizu has been knocked out. Both Swin and Brown made it to the next round. Okay, we're in the quarterfinals now. Every one of the next duelists has already won once. But who's going to keep winning? We move from one custom character to another. Because Bandit Keith and his machines will be in this next duel. There's Bandit Keith. And he will fight Dark Magician Girl.
撃表示で召喚。手札からフィールド魔法発動。カードをセットです。
Starting with a spellcaster and secret village. That's immediately gonna make Bandit Keith's job more difficult. No spell cards. Plays Reflect Bounders to deal some damage, that works. And he can still play his traps, set his spells. But he can't activate any of his spells. Not until either he controls a spellcaster, which is unlikely outside of Monster Reborn, or Dark Magician Girl does not control a spellcaster.
出ておいで。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。モンスター効果発動。バトルです。ファイヤー。モンスターで攻撃。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動だ。
Mirror Force works. Now Dark Magician Girl does not have a spellcaster on the field. So that allows Bandit Keith to play spells, but it also disallows Dark Magician Girl to play spells. And she doesn't have a way to summon Dark Magician now. There's polymerization. We're gonna get to see the Gatling Dragon again. I don't remember what her set cards are. Does she have Mirror Force? I'm often happy I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Attack Force 4 and onwards, if you do CPU duels, you can't see player 1's hand. Which I like the idea of.
行け。モンスターでダイレクトアタックだ。
So, Season 2 of Champions Cup will be a Master Duel, 100%. But I'm considering... Oh, she did have Mirror Force, okay. I'm considering doing Season 3 on Attack Force 4, because I expect I'll want to play Attack Force 4 once this Champions Cup is done, or at least once I've unlocked the final characters for the Everyone Joins tournament. And I'll still do Attack Force 3 for the Champions Cup, but meanwhile I'll start playing Attack Force 4 just because that feels fun, and I never really get to play many of the Attack Force games in my past because I didn't have a PSP. I'm a Nintendo guy. I played the World Championship games. But Attack Force seems really fun, and I've played through the different Jax ones. Attack Force 2, not much at all, but 1 and 3 I've played a lot. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how what it's like in the 5Ds ones, the Synchro era. And then potentially, if there's enough characters, if I think there's enough interest, I might do that for Season 3. Or maybe I'll play through Attack Force 4, and then play through Attack Force 5 for all, and then do Attack Force 6, and then have Attack Force 6, as with probably a lot more characters, just like Attack Force 3 had so many characters even from earlier seasons, like Chumley. If Attack Force 6 is similar, then I might do Attack Force 6 for a future season, but I don't know yet. It is a consideration, but 100% Season 2 for Champions Cup will be at Match Duel. Already have so many decks on there for so many different characters, manga characters, video game characters, anime characters, main characters, villains, characters that dueled once, weak ones, strong ones, decks at so varying strengths that I can make so many themes already with just the decks I have now. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be quite some time before we get there, because sure, we are a few tournaments away from finishing Champions Cup, but we still have 15 weeks to do, or 15 streams to do on King's Cup, and I want Season 2 to start at the same time. So Champions Cup will have a bit of a break. I might just still do some Master Duel streams, and do some CPU duels, whatever, in the weekend. During when I would have done Champions Cup after Champions Cup Season 1 is over. But until King's Cup Season 1 is over, I'm not going to start Season 2 of Champions Cup.
カードをセットだ。ターンエンドだ。
私のターン。ドロー。
リバースカードオープン。永続トラップ発動だ。
バトルです。せーの、モンスターでダイレクトアタック。リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動。
Oh, that's gonna get a Dark Magician Girl.
私自身ブラックマジシャンガールを召喚。
Bandit Keith needs to get a good card now, or it's over. And he's again locked out of spell cards.
私の攻撃
のターンドロー
2 doesn't destroy anything, then either 3 or 4.
ターンエンドだ
Nope, nothing from Bandit Keith. No cheating for him this time. Dark Magician Girl's paying too much attention for it.
バトルです。私の攻撃いきますよ。ブラックバーニング。
And that duel is over. Our first semi-finalist is Dark Magician Girl.
よく勉強している。合格だ。
とっても楽しいデュエルだったよ。ありがと
It
う。
would be fun to see Dark Magician Girl in Champions Cup, actually. Assuming we don't get a double champion, such as Brown winning here, or someone who's already qualified winning one of the next 2 tournaments, then the only time I can add in Jinzo again in a tournament will be, well, the everyone joins tournament, because everyone joins, but I still owe Jinzo a participation somewhere in a tournament. So then, I'll probably just put him in the last chance qualifier. Kagamaru's absolutely in there, but I still owe Jinzo something, because I knocked out Jinzo even though he should have won. I made a mistake in an earlier tournament, so I still owe Jinzo a participation somewhere. And I like Jinzo as a character, I like his voice, I like the animations that go with him, because he doesn't actually draw from a duel disc. He just imagines that he sets the card, and he sets it with his psychic powers. Alright, we get to see Brown again. The only character out of the 2 qualifiers that was in this tournament that still remained, because Torano Hasaberry's in Champions Cup, but he lost in round 1 to Kagemaru. Well, Kagemaru now gets to fight the other qualifier. In Brown.
いいデュエルにしよ
俺はついに取り戻したこの若さを来いお前の魂ごと俺の肉体に吸い取ってやるデュエル収束する俺のターンドローカードをセットターンエンド
行くぞ私のターンドローモンスターをセットする手札から継続魔法発
That
動
doesn't look like a good start whatsoever. It's
カードをセットする
Kagemaru. Wait, why would you play that card? Unless he has Morphing Jar. But then still you should have just set it, because it's useless if the opponent doesn't have a monster. It's just there. Oh look, it's Metabug Lobster, our favorite card that Kagemaru won his last duel with. I guess he can't creature swap here, yeah. Then he sees that it's Morphing Jar, probably, and he's suddenly gonna set cards. If he's suddenly gonna set cards, it's Morphing Jar. Oh, maybe Mayface too.
リバースカードオープントラップ発動する
Crush Guard Virus, that works on that card! Oh, it's Spirit Reaper. So wait. Why would you play that then? Oh, because you just happen to have a Dark Monster, you want to make sure you could use it? Because you do take the damage now. No, yeah, it's not Morphing Jar, just Spirit Reaper.
行くぞ私のターンドロー手札から魔法発動
Soul Exchanger, ooh. Why on Glops, not on Spirit Reaper?
モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚する
You could deal damage on Metabug Glops, also would get destroyed. Oh, that's a nice combination there. Torrential Tribute, and then you get the tokens. Does the field spell search for Raphael? I don't know, but if they draw Raphael now, they can summon it.
ターンエンドだ。
What is Fallen? Is it Fallen Paradise? What does that do?
ドロー
Oh, it's another Metabug Lobster.
モンスターをセット
Pretty sure Fallen Paradise was not released yet.
ターンエンド
So I need to look at its anime effect.
ドロー
Once per turn, if the player controls one of the 3 legend sacred beasts, they draw 2 cards during the main phase 1. That's all it does in the anime.
こいつだ。モンスターを特殊召喚する。バトル。覚悟しろ。モンスターで攻撃する。ターンエンドだ。
If Raviel gets found here, then that's gonna be huge.
ドロー
But they need the Raviel. They have, I think, 2 in the stack, maybe 3.
モンスターをセット
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen it be drawn. Actually, it's good that it wasn't drawn because Crush Guard Fires would have taken it out. They need it next turn.
行くぞ。私のターン。ドロー。
So Brown wants a monster to destroy one of the tokens. The Mist Archfiends attacks one of the tokens as well.
攻撃表示で召喚する。
To make sure that Raphael doesn't come out. This Mist Archfiend will be destroyed and Brown will take 1000 damage at the end.
モンスターで攻撃する。
They do go with the set monster, but that's Spirit Reaper.
覚悟しろ。モンスターで攻撃す
So
る。
Raphael is still possible.
モンスター効果発動する。ターンエンドだ。
瞬殺する俺のターン
Raphael, come on, we wanna see an animation. We haven't seen the character. No, another Metabug Lobster! Stop drawing into Metabug Lobster! We've seen enough of them.
ターンエンド
行くぞ。私のターン。ドロー。こいつだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚する。モンスター効果発動する。バトル。覚悟しろ。モンスターで攻撃する。覚悟しろ。モンスターで攻撃する。ターンエンドだ。
瞬殺する俺のターンドローはあモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚モンスター効果発動
There's no Raphael, but he found Caius. And Caius is gonna help destroy his monsters. Gets rid of the other 2400 attacker, no need to crash.
モンスターで攻撃
And then Armageddon Knight gets attacked. And Brown thinks, oh look, more Dark Monsters with 2400 attack, but he knows what Caius does, and Caius is a really good Monarch card. There's a reason it's the ace card for Disa, and it's the reason why I still put it in her Monarch deck in Master Duel.
カードをセットする。ターンエンドだ。
俺のターンドローここが墓場だモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚手札から魔法発動
Giant Chune, Kagamaru wants to finish it off. He's been in finals twice. And he is about to qualify for semifinals for the 5th time. Semifinals twice, finals twice. So this will be the 5th time in 14 tournaments. This man is in the semifinals. If Kagamaru does not win this tournament, he is 100% in the last chance qualifier. Assuming he also then doesn't win the Everyone Joins tournament. Because that'll be the last one that Kagamaru joins before last chance qualifier. Considering he doesn't use an archetype.
私の負けか。
したことで俺は今神となった。
Kagemaru into semifinals, so we still not get someone who qualifies twice. Which doesn't mean they get 2 spots in the bracket in Champions Cup. It just means they get a more optimal seeding. See, how many female characters do we still have? We have Dark Magician Girl, then Kagemaru's male, Bastion's male, Camula's female, then Trembling and Spin are male. We still have 2 female characters, but will Dark Magician Girl be the only one remaining after this? Maybe. Bastion did really well earlier. But how will he do against Camula? I'm gonna lose it if Kagemaru throws a Dark Magician Girl just to win last chance.
ヴァンパイアの貴婦人
That would be
こ
something.
のカミューラがお相手しますわ。
デュエルは 99% の知性が勝敗を決する。今からそれを証明してやる。
デュエル
楽しませてもらうよ。俺のターン。ドロー。これも試してみよう。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。カードをセット。ターンエンドだ。
華麗なるデュエルを私のターン。ドロー。
リバースカードオープン。永続トラップ発動。
Starting with Anti-Spell Fragrance turn 1. So no immediate spells for
カ
Camula.
ードをセット。
But because Dark Samora is out, she can still set them. And then even if Dark Samora comes out now,
楽しませてもらうよ。
she would be able to activate them.
ドロー。行くぞ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。
Highest comes out. If it goes on a monster, then that's probably 1,000 damage. Most zombies are dark. Like Zombie Master.
素直じゃないわね。
バトルだ。こんなのもあるぞ。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
素直じゃないわね。
カードをセット。
For the Last Dance qualifier, what I want to do
華麗なるデュエルを
is
私のターン。
have half of the participants decided by me, half the participants decided by my viewers, I think.
発動。
For me, I think I'll select most of mine by looking at stats. Who has been in the finals, semifinals, at least top positions in a tournament without winning it enough?
遅れは取らない。俺のターン。
Any finalist, losing finalists in a tournament, I'm gonna at least consider. Semi-finalists, probably I'll look at too. I'll compare some stats. Kagemaru 100% is gonna be in there if he doesn't win a tournament. Because of how many times he's been in semis and in finals. Might consider Ray for the Raiella tournament. He was in the finals in the only tournament he was ever in. And he had to do an extra round, because that was
素直じゃないわね。
not quite a 32-person tournament, I believe, but it was more than 16, and he had to do the extra round, still got to the finals. And then I will put Jinzo in there because I still owe Jinzo a participation in the tournament.
発動。
Last Dance qualifier should still have
おいで。
16 participants, so I'm not going to give Jinzo a bye. But if there is a reason to put Jinzo in a tournament that has a bye, I will make sure he has a bye into round 2.
おいで。
Because he did already win
表示で召
a
喚。
match in that other tournament that I then just didn't click his name and I advanced with Sartorius instead.
最初の威勢はどうした。
If any of
ドロー。
Camula set goes to spell, she can still use them.
バトルだ。
But from this point, she's not allowed to set cards, including monsters. And she has to set spells before she activates them. But with no set monsters,
効果発動。
Not a lot she can do to defend from Dark Samorg. A Spirit Reaper in defense is nice. She can switch Zombie Master into defense mode as well. But if she plays a new monster, it has to be normal summon, and that would then be taken up by Dark Samorg. Destiny draw, but if that's a spell, that's useless. Actually, if it's a trap, it's useless too, because Dark Samorg just doesn't allow any sets at this point. She needs that Spirit Reaper. Bastion, what do you have to get rid of Spirit Reaper? Because you can take out Zombie Master just fine. It's a dark deck, but it has some wind monsters to allow for Dark Samorg. Dark Samorg plus Anti-Spell Fragrance can be so hard to deal with, especially in a slower format like this. It's gonna be hard for Camilla here. She has her Destiny draw in hand and doesn't look like it can work out. That will work out! Caius with its effect. We don't even need to attack. Just actually, does it destroy Spirit Reaper? With Spirit Reaper's effect? Nope. That would be after resolution. Bastion to semi-finals. Didn't even take damage. Anti-Spell Fragrance, turn 1. Dark Samorg, I think, his third turn. Wow, Bastion's doing well with this deck. That gives us 3 of our semi-finalists. And Dark Magician Girl is the only female character remaining. Who's the last one to join us in the semis? We have 4 matches left. Let's go. Chumley against Swin. Legendary Ocean. So water deck against a beast deck. Let's see if Swin will be bored again when he fights against Chumley. Bye, Camula! Yeah, Kristen, you don't like Camula, huh? I'm still hungry. Okay, draws Big Koala this time. And it probably just has that for polymers. It has Green Baboons. Actually, does Green Baboon summon itself from the hand as well, or is that just from the graveyard? Yo, Green Baboon. Because that's probably his best card. Master Revolt's absolutely is one of them, but Green Baboon is really useful in the beast deck. If when I face a beast you control is destroyed and sent to the grave, well, this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can pay 1,000 up. Oh, it doesn't work during the damage step. If it's destroyed anywhere else, then it works. But then why didn't it work there? Oh, but because it wasn't a face-up beast. Okay, it has to be face-up beast, and it can't be during the damage step, so when monsters destroy the battle. In other scenarios, you can play it. Probably a good start for Swin.
カードを
There is a premature burial
タ
for
ーンエンドだ
Chumley,
よし俺のターン
so I can get a giant rat back. And with Wild Nature's release, that can
発動
beat over Border of Atlantis. Then it'll be destroyed, I think, during the end phase, but then during the end phase you can play the Green Baboon. That could be a play. Decides not to go for it. But as long as Giant Rats is destroyed by battle, at least they get another monster out of it.
バトル覚悟しろモンスターで攻撃する
It only takes less damage and he gets a monster out of Giant Rats' effect.
効かないんだな F だからモンスター効果発動
Wait, Green Baboon does apply?
モンスター効果発動
Oh, wait, no, because it's doing... I guess it's not damage step anymore when a monster is actually sent to the graveyard. Is that considered after the damage step? I don't remember all the battle phase things. Maybe that's a ruling I forgot.
モン
Damage
スターをセットする
step. No, not on
手札から
Bulbapedia.
魔法を発動するターンエンドだ
Hmm.
このターンにかけるんだな俺のターンドロー頼んだぞモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚 F だから魔法発動
End of the damage step is when monsters are sent to the graveyard. Yeah, so I did remember it correctly, yet Green Baboon specifically says except during the damage step. But it works. So I'm confused about that now. Also, big damage from Big Koala. It gets destroyed now, but Green Baboon... Chomley. I remember when we did this... Was it the Staff Members Tournament?
ターンエンド
Which is the one that... What's that one?
私のターン
Bonaparte.
ドロー
Bonaparte won the male-only tournament.
永続魔法発動
He
する
seemed unexpected, but we rooted for him so
手
much.
札から永続魔法発動する
And he won. I'm rooting for Chumley now. Level limit and messenger. What card does Chumley have that isn't affected by either of those? Nimble Momonga, perhaps? That he has in his hand?
ドロー
Destiny draws into Monster Reborn. Please Monster Reborn into something they can attack. Don't go into Big Koala. Okay, makes sense if you did though.
モンスターを特殊
He has some defensive stuff. Because it's going to be forced into defense position immediately by level limit. But I was going to normal summon Nimble Momonga. Hope there's no Torrential Tribute, because that would hurt, and Torrential Tribute would make sense in a water deck. It's not water support, but the theming works.
行くぞモンスターでダイレクトアタック
Chumley has a shot at this. But he still needs 4 more turns for Nimble Momonga to do this, and Swin probably will have something
タ
to
ーンエンド
work with. Although if he sets a monster, Nobleman across I can get rid of that.
行くぞ私のターンドローモンスターをセットするターンエンドだ
このターンにかけるんだな俺のターンドロー F だから魔法発動
Nobleman across out, get rid of the set. And that's a Nightmare Penguin, that would have been annoying to deal with.
モンスターでダイレクトアタック
Well played, Chumley, come on.
モンスターをセットターンエンド
行くぞ私のターンドローターンエンドだ
よーし俺のターンドロー
バトルだ。行くぞ。
Needs 2 more turns after this. Just 2. You might see a Destiny draw from Swin though, actually. I'm not... Yeah, Chun-Li has more cards on field, I think that qualifies for Destiny draw, but I'm not always sure what makes it activate. There's a certain disadvantage in life points you need to have. And I think you need to be at least below 3,000, or 3,000 or below. But I don't remember exactly how you qualify for it. Okay, that stops Nimomamanga. Don't creature swap it. Don't give him a Nimomamanga, you need that. No. Actually, Messenger piece will take 1,000 life points from Swing. Even though at this point it's not that useful because the other monsters stop at level limit Area B anyway. But Swing does keep losing those life points. There's Desk Kangaroo. It's a fun monster to summon, but it's going to go straight to defense because of level limit. I'm going to start skipping animations because this is going to take a while. Even if Messenger goes away, level limit is going to make this really slow. And I prefer not to go to deck outs. The way this can end, even with level limit on the field, and that's why it would work in Swin's deck, is Swin's Field Spell, a Legendary Ocean, which lowers the level of all water monsters on the field and in Swin's hand by 1. So all of his level 4s will become level 3, which means they can attack under, or be in attack position under level limit. But this is one of the parts I don't like about this format and the CPU duels. Messenger takes a while, but sometimes you can do something about it. But like 1 or 2 MSDs, Dust Tornado, characters will have that in the deck, a good amount of them. But you need to draw into them or not have used them yet. On level limit. You fool. Messenger would run out. This is gonna save Swin life points. Your Turking Salmon is gonna go to defense. It is 1,000. And he has another Messenger piece. It didn't really matter that much anyway. Turking Salmon only has 1,000 defense as well. So Deskawala being a level 3 with 1,100 attack would have been fine. But the AI are focused if I can play a monster, I will play a monster. So the field is full now. Well, they should have focused on the level 3 and below monsters with less. Ooh, Mystic Box. Next up, Deskawala gives them... Gives them what? Penguin! But isn't Penguin level 3? No, Penguin's level 4. But Penguin can get rid of Salmon. Yo, there is the win condition right there. Flip summon Penguin. Get rid of Turking Salmon off the field. Penguin will be forced to defend to the level limit. Flip summon. Actually, just flip summon flipping Koala. You win. Desk Koala's flip effect. Otherwise, Nightmare Penguin plus Desk Koala and then just attack with Koala would win you the game. This Koala dodges Messenger and level limit. But play flipping Desk Koala. We had this a couple of tournaments ago, I think, with Merrick. Yami Merrick, who had Ring of Destruction, which he could have won with many turns into the past, and only when... I actually don't remember. Eventually he did use that Ring of Destruction and win with it. Just flip summon Deskawala! The thing is, what we're probably waiting for here is still Chun-Li's win. But what we're waiting for is Legendary Ocean, so that stuff like Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness have their level lowered by 1, that they can attack And then they attack into things that they first know they can destroy, but then later they attack into Death Koala. And then the flip effect will take. Okay, Legendary Ocean, let's go. We can actually get somewhere. Okay, Orca will still be put in defense because that's lower to level 40. Attack Death Koala. It's probably going to go for Sea Serpent first or something. Actually, no, it can't do it yet because of Messenger. Next turn, Messenger will be gone. Okay, Death Koala. Just attack into Death Koala, please. Messenger is gone. Okay, that's useless. Sea Serpent. Attack Death Koala. Baboon, that was to be expected. He'd probably go for Death Kangaroo next turn. Ares Rock. I don't think they should play that. Mirror Force. I'm okay with that. Are they going to play Morphin Jar now? No, they're going to do Ares Rock to lower their attack. Wait, did discard their entire hand? Is that what it does? Oh, this must be the anime Ares Rock. Which means it's useless because of level limit. And then Swords. But Ares Rock, at least the TCG release, summons a beast from the grave and then lowers the opponent's attacks. Like, attack stat by 200 for every beast in the grave, I think. Which doesn't happen here. Discard all cards in your hand. Summon a beast or something to decrease the attack. Oh, is that only until the end phase, maybe? Yeah, it's until the end phase. Heavy Storm! That's another way to do it. Go Big Koala! We didn't have to do the Death Koala. Chumley wins! Not the way I expected. He should have just played Death Koala. If an AI sees a win condition, they should just play it, but they really don't like flip summoning certain cards. And I feel like Death Koala is one of those cards that is just programmed to always stay set. Even though it's a win condition if you just flip summon it. Chumley semifinals. Three more duels to go. I'm running a little late on my planning, which is unfortunate. Somewhere after this duel of the semifinals, I might have to do something. Open Twitch stream for a competition soon. Let's see. Kagemaru. Against Dark Magician Girl. Spellcasters versus Fiends. Let's go. And then the other semifinals are Bastion against Chumley. It doesn't start with Secret Village this time. But he still has Skilled Dark Magician, which is a great card to have. Great stats. Even if you don't play Dark Magician, even if you don't intend to play a lot of spells, or just a normal summonable monster, 1900 attack is really good, and if you want to play it in defense, 1700 is still very good too. What if it's Metabug Lobster? No, it's Dimensional Prison. Okay, that can trade a Skilled Dark Magician. But he didn't play two set cards. And usually if they have at least two cards that can be useful being set, such as Dimensional Prison. Then they will set 2. And then set the rest next turn. If they have movement. I've noticed that's how the AI does it. They only set 1, so he probably doesn't have more cards that are useful set. Ah, yes, okay, does it, I would say get rid of swords. And then attack into Apprentice Magician. Smart move for Kagamaru. What will Dark Magician Girl do to counter that? She has Dark Magician, which is not that useful. She can't Premature Burial back into Skilled Dark Magician, because that's gone. Although, she can Premature Burial into Apprentice Magician, and then Tribute Summon Dark Magician. She can play it, and Dark Magician beats Caius by 100 points. There we go. Maybe flip some Crystal Seer for its effects, but probably they won't. Black Magician! No, that's too early! Attack with it first! You would deal so much more damage! Or you play Premature Burial and then summon Dark Magician. But you chose not to. Because that would have been basically the same result. Optimally, they would have attacked with Dark Magician, then played the Quick Play spell to summon Dark Magician and Chaos. Added back Premature Burial, probably that's the best card they'd had, and then next turn they'd play that to get Dark Magician. Not looking good for Kagamaru. I think he might go for his 3rd semi-final knockout. So he's been in the semi-finals 5 times. Let's see, Tournament 2 and 3, which are both randoms. He was in semis. Tournament 8 and 13, he was in the finals, which was the staff members tournament and the villains tournament. Ooh, Gores. That's dangerous, especially because the token is 28, he can crash. This point he will crash, right? Why Premature now? What's the point? Unless you're gonna Giant Trunade immediately after. What is the point? Just defending your life points a little bit, I guess. Okay, Giant Trunade. And now keep Premature in your hand. This is just life point protection. Okay. I can accept that. Because I'm not sure if Dark Magician of Chaos gets immediately banished when it's destroyed. Sangan, What does the token do? If the token doesn't crash, then Dark Magician Girl has a shot. But if it does, it's more difficult. Okay, the token crashes. That is smart. Chaos does get banished. So the best you can Premature Burial is Dark Magician again. Which can take out Sangan for good damage, but Gores is still faster. Faster, stronger. So that might mean Kagamaru to the finals after all. I thought he wasn't doing well, but he had Gores. It doesn't come up often, but Gores can be so good, and it's a Fiend monster, so that's probably why it's in the deck. Still haven't seen Raviel. Watch him just finish off the finals with Raviel. He used Metabo Globster so much. We haven't even seen Metabo Globster this duel, I believe. Unless I really wasn't paying attention. Yeah. That's probably the best Dark Magician Girl can do right now. What do you think? Kagamaru did this with mostly monsters. He had his one trap at the start with Dimensional Prison. The rest was just monsters. Oh no, he did have a... Wait, was that a medical option that's banished? Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe I forgot. Missed it.
俺のターンドローはあモンスターを攻撃表示で召喚
Oh, Snipe Hunter. He has 4 uses of the effects. Kagamaru to the finals, almost certainly. 2 and 3 chance to do it each time. He gets it.
バトルだ
Dark Magician Girl is out. Kagamaru to the finals.
でつぐれモンスターでダイレクトアタック
For the second tournament in succession, Kagamaru reaches the finals.
お前を倒したことで俺は今神となった
あー負けちゃった。でも楽しかった。またやろうね。
Alright, let's get this next match started quickly, and then after the next semi-final match, I need to take a quick break. Kagamaru to finals. Actually, I need a toilet break. I'll probably just do that once this duel gets started. Bastion with his dark deck. Yes. Who's gonna fight Kagamaru for the championship? Bastion or Chumley?
なんだかお腹が空いてきたんだな。デュエルは 99% の知性が勝敗を決する。今からそれを証明してやる。デュエル。お互いを高め合おう。俺のターン。ドロー。手札からフィールド魔法発動。厳選したカードだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。モンスター効果発動。カードをセット。ターンエンド。よーし、俺のターン。ドロー。頼んだぞ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトルだ。行くぞ。モンスターで攻撃。まだまだ予想以下だ。カードをセット。ターンエンド。遅れは取らない。俺のターン。ドロー。これも試してみよう。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。モンスター効果発動。手札から儀式魔法発動。行くぞ。モンスターを儀式召喚。手札からモンスター効果発動。この瞬間マスカードオープン。トラップ発動。手札からフィールド魔法発動。ターンエンドだ。よーし、俺のターン。ドロー。バトルだ。行くぞ。モンスターで攻撃。まだまだ予想以下だ。モンスターをセット。ターンエンド。遅れは取らない。俺のターン。ドロー。
Okay, let's see. Where are we? Not a lot of damage. I see Lithmus. I see
ターンエンド。
Ojama Trio has been played.
よーし、俺のターン。
I see a Mystic Plasma Zone.
頼んだぞ。
Bastion's played a lot more cards than Chumley, it looks like. Here comes Green Baboon. But they didn't flip summon Deskawalla first, because why would you, Chumley? That is, if I could change an AI thingy in this game, one of the things I would do was make them flip summon Deskawalla before getting rid of it. Or, if you can finish the opponent off with it, to play Deskawalla. Why would you play Wild Mage's release? That was useless.
お互いを高め合おう。俺のターン。ドロー。バトルを行う。こんなのもあるぞ。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。効かないんだ。
Not a lot of damage, but it's something.
ターンエンドだ。よーし、俺のターン。
If only those tokens could be tributed for a tribute summon. Bastion would have done a lot more. Ares Rock Sunrise, get rid of the entire hand. How useful is it? Well, it will get him Green Baboon. Does Litmus take battle damage? It had better. Yep. Okay, the tokens will protect Bastion's life points in a way. But they will deal a little bit of damage to Bastion. But Bastion should just tribute Lithmus for Caius at this point. But they don't want to? I guess because Lithmus coming to flip a battle, it looks like. See, I think Lithmus wasn't released yet at the time of this game. It's not destroyed as a result of the battle, also unaffected by traps. If there's a face-up trap on the field, the attack and defense of this card become 3,000. Okay, so Lithmus would work in a deck that has multiple continuous traps. Which is in this deck because of Anti-Spell Fragrance. Because one of his big combos is Dark Simorgh Anti-Spell Fragrance. So if that is active, Lithmus becomes a beast. He's gonna play that during the draw phase. And then Lithmus suddenly has power. And Chumley needs to be afraid. So that would be a reason to keep him. Now, has he played a wind monster? Or anything? Does he have a wind in the dark? Because he has his ritual support with Manju and Sonic. Well, actually, Sonic Bird is a wind. That's another way to get the wind in the graveyard. It's that, and I think he has a copy of Lusher Dragon for his wind cards. Unaffected by traps, though, so that works. Nope. That was one of my alarms, which notifies me, hey, do the thing on Twitch that you plan to do after stream, but it's not over yet. So I need to remember to actually do that. Because there's a competition starting in max 15 minutes that I need to be a part of. Not that I need to like participate in live, so I can finish the stream just fine. Don't worry about it. But after this duel, hopefully it finishes soon, I can do something quickly. Dark Simorgh from the graveyard now. Because they can banish a wind and a dark from the hand. That'll help, because now Chumley can't set monsters. He has to normal summon them if he gets them. But this is gonna deal damage quicker. Also a second monster with good attack power. Well, the Green Baboon summons itself, so I hope Lithmus doesn't attack that, because that's just gonna make this take a lot longer. Attack everything that isn't Green Baboon, because otherwise it will keep summoning itself back. I guess this will deal some extra damage, but it probably should go for the defense monsters, because otherwise it's gonna keep being, I'll pay 1,000 life points and he summons himself back. Morphing Jar. Oh, that can change the game. Then again, no, Dark Smorg is still in the field. He still can't set anything. So he normal summons something or doesn't play. Nimble Momonga can't set either. It's special. Actually, no, it's not set with Nimble Momonga's effect. It's special summon in face down defense position. Even though placing something in face and defense position is normally referred to as a set, whether it's a monster set, spell trap set. It's this one's called. It's specified as special summon face and defense position, so I think it works. Another Dark Smorg, more attacking. Let's go. That speeds things up. There's a Luster Dragon, some more power. Let's go. Let's deal some massive damage. Attack with Lithmus. Deal the big damage. Why are you not attacking with the big ones? There we go. Could have dealt more damage. Wouldn't have finished him off quite, but close. Gains 1,000 life, but does he get the monsters? I think he will, because of the wording on it. Ooh, gets Green Baboon as well. Not gonna leave him with much. Yeah, does get it, so he can regain the life points too. Wait, he doesn't get the monsters? Ooh. So then it's just Green Baboon. He can play it in defense, but it'll be destroyed next time. Actually, no, he gets a Giant Rat summon as well, and they can both be placed in defense. Spirit Barrier, no damage. And now we finish it off. Final time! To the finals for Bastion Misawa. Chumley made it far, but Bastion was just stronger. Dude, you won twice. You got that semi-finals, Chumley. Alright, so the finals will be Kagemaru against Bastion. It's either Bastion's gonna win and then Kagemaru's in Last Chance Qualifier, or Kagemaru wins and our most obvious Last Chance Qualifier participant is just not there. Alright, let me just set this thing up. Hopefully the sound is off, yes. I was hoping to do this thing for the competition after stream, but just give me a minute, I'll be back. I guess I'll just play an ad. Just to stop pre-roll ads. Be gone soon enough. This will take about a minute. Oop, oop, oop. Set that up. That's unmute. That's mute. That's muted. Alright, I can set up the finals while this is going. I need to pay attention to the other stream, but they're muted, so I should be okay to go with my own one. Kagamaru Bastion. Let's see, Bastion with deck 2. Bastion will be in the opposing side. And Kagemaru. If Bastion wins, then we will be in bed. Does Bastion join your hot guys gang? Actually, no, Bastion was already high up, isn't he? Kagamaru 04. The finals of Tournament 14, the one that will decide our 13th qualifier for Champions Cup. Will it be Bastion Masawa or finally Kagemaru? Let's find out.
Duel は 99% の知性が勝敗を決する。今からそれを証明してやる。
俺はついに取り戻したこの若さを。来い、お前の魂ごと俺の肉体に吸い取ってやる。デュエル。瞬殺する俺のターン。ドロー。モンスターをセット。カードをセット。ターンエンド。
布石は順調だ。俺のターン。ドロー。手札から儀式魔法発動。
Lithium's from the start. We're gonna see anti-spell fragment or spirit barrier soon. The spirit barrier put with Lithium could be good too. Not just from a battle and doesn't take battle damage as long as you have a monster. And Lithium's being unaffected by traps as well can make that pretty scary.
バトルだ。こいつで行く。モンスターで攻撃。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動。
カードをセット。ターンエンド。
瞬殺する俺のターン。ドロー。手札から魔法発動。地獄に落ちろ。モンスターを特殊召喚。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動。
Torrential with Lithium on the field. Very nice idea. I like it.
カードをセット。ターンエンド。
楽しませてもらうよ。俺のターン。ドロー。厳選したカードだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトルを行う。行けモンスターで攻撃。
リバースカードオープン。トラップ発動。
ターンエンド。
瞬殺する俺のターン。ドロー。手札から装備魔法発動。モンスターを特殊召喚。
Does Kagamaru have anything that gets around Lithimus? Or are we waiting for Spirit Barrier or Anti-Spell Fragments? We still haven't seen Raphael. We've seen Metaboglobster again. Also, I like that they can just attack and there's no real stall. Just that Lithimus doesn't have attack power yet. But it's a nice defensive card until it gets the attack power. I'm currently thinking Advantage Bastion. Until Kagamaru finds a way to do with Lithimus, it's Advantage Bastion. When Morphing Jur gets played, that could very well change the game with both of them getting a lot more cards they can play. Creature swap! Ah, but Kagamaru can't choose what is swapped. So he can't choose to get Lithmis.
カードをセット
Would he attack a set monster, or is he gonna go for Mystic Tomato just because he knows what that is and he's confirmed to be able to
俺の
beat
ター
it?
ンドローこれも試してみよう。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。モンスター効果発動。バトルだ。こんなのもあるぞ。モンスターで攻撃。
Okay, now he summoned something new in attack position, so that's a bit of damage from Mad Dog's attack.
奥に落ちろモンスターを
Just the third
召
one.
喚
But then what does the third one summon?
行け。モンスターで攻
And
撃を
does
行う。
Kagamaru then choose to flip summon Morphing Jar?
弱すぎる
Because he has Fiends, but this is Dark support.
効果発動
But the focus is on Fiends because of Raphael. That's not Raviel. Raphael is a character. Ooh, Sniper, that's the way to deal with Lithmis! They only gets one. No, he doesn't get. He gets 6 shots at it because of Morphing Jar! If he uses it first and then Morphing Jar, or he sets it. No, why would you do Morphing Jar first? You still get a lot of opportunities at Snipe Hunter, but might as well, if you're going to discard it, play Snipe Hunter first.
モンスター効果発動
Fallen Paradise, do Fallen Paradise first, then Legendary Fiend, or that, whatever. That's gone. Play more.
効果発動
Advantage Kagamaru.
モンスター効果発動
Snipe Hunter, forgot he had that. Not sure I agree with that being discarded.
モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚
Tribute Summon into Legendary Fiend. You wouldn't Tribute Summon it that often, but like playing it with Mystic Tomato could be good. And then during the standby phase you get more. We don't want Kagamaru to win. Well, he gets it. Snipe Hunter was his way to deal with it, so he very smartly waited until the final Mystic Tomato to summon it so it couldn't get destroyed. And the thing is, Bastion already uses Torrential Tribute, and both Legendary Fiends will gain attack power every standby phase for Kagamaru.
モンスターでダイレクト
So every time it gets to Kagamaru's turn, they both gain 700 attack. If Bastion plays spells and traps, even multiple, which he could because of Morphing Jar giving him a lot more cards, Heavy Storm could be played. Snipe Hunter could also be played to try and get rid of
俺
something.
のターン。
Kagamaru is suddenly looking so good now that he got Snipe Hunter.
手札からモンスター
Dark Samorg! No more cards being set.
厳選
Let's get rid of stuff. He
したカードだ
probably wants to get rid of Legend, no, Snipe Hunter first.
厳選したカードだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。バトルだ。甘く見るなよ。モンスターで攻撃。
弱すぎる
こいつで行く。モンスターで攻撃。
それがどうした
カードをセット。ターンエンドだ。
瞬殺する俺のターンドロー
I think you wriggle the tournament so all my boys can ever win. I promise. Supreme King won, didn't he? Supreme King won last week. Oh, Dark Samorg into that. And he got the Raviel when he can't play it. And he's not Snipe Huntering it.
ドロー。
He can't Heavy Storm because of Anti-Spell Fragrance.
さあ、頼んだぞ。モンスターを攻撃。
I think Bastion might win after all.
バトルだ。
Unless that set card can save Kagamaru. I don't remember what that is. Oh, Supreme King's not your boy?
甘く見るな
Okay.
よ。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
He has enough power, doesn't he? Or he has!
俺がどうした
He has exactly enough! Kagamaru on his third final still doesn't win! Into Champions Cup is Bastion Misawa! So what about your boys not winning? Wasn't Bastion one of your boys? Hey Bastion, next month, in just over, let's say in 2 months, you get Champions Cup, you're gonna participate in that. For now, you have a date.
悪かったな。徹底的にやらないと気が済まない。
Bastion Misawa wins the tournament. Let me immediately add that
も従える
to this.
バカなバカなバカなバカな
Your winner, Bastion Misawa. He finally did it. Kakamaru's okay. So Kakamaru's 100% in the last shots qualifier, unless he somehow wins the 140 person tournament. Bastion wins. Well done, Bastion. Congratulations. Let me add that to my sheet of information. Bastion Misawa with deck 02, so I remember which one that is. Next week will be the Archetype Users Tournament, which means characters that specialize in an archetype and also have support for said archetype. Which might mean we see, actually, Supreme King has evil heroes, but does he have a lot of support for evil heroes? I'm not really sure. Jaden, we might see Jaden. Not sure if Cyber Dragon counts enough like an archetype. Armed Dragon, I don't think counts as an archetype either. Just a leveled series of level monsters. Cyrus, maybe with Roids at work. Cyber Angel, yeah, works with the ritual spell. Cyber Angels would count. Lightsworn, so Blair might get another shot. There's probably more than 16 archetype users. But they might have Aster Phoenix, Destiny Heroes. Jesse Anderson, Crystal Beast, Sartorius. I don't like Sartorius, but Arcana Force could be. Serena, and don't think so. Bonaparte has toy cards, but that's a series. Adrian Gecko, as long as I give him Cloudians, that could work, but that could be a stall deck, meh. Jim, you could argue for Fossils, but it's more focused on Rock, and he just happens to have Fossils too. Aslo's Volcanics, but there's not a lot of focus on Volcanic as the archetype. Blair definitely uses Lightsworns. Like, in the anime, she doesn't have an archetype, but one of her decks in this game is Lightsworns, and that's 100% an archetype deck. Viper has his Venoms, so maybe. Crowler with Ancient Gears. Night Shroud for Red Eyes. Actually, doesn't have a... Yeah, there is Red Eyes support with Infernal Fireblast specific to Red Eyes Black Dragon, but Red Eyes Wyvern makes it Red Eyes support as an archetype, but it's not really big of an archetype, so I'm not sure. I want to see if there's a lot of support for the archetype as well, and if I don't find 16 characters with that, then I might go to things that are technically an archetype with like 1 or 2 support for the archetype. I just don't really see her with Lightsworn. I agree in one way, but also I've just gotten used to her playing Lightsworns at this point. So even her Master Duel deck has Lightsworn. Jasmine will probably be in there. She's already won a tournament. She has Harpies. Dark Magician Girl, nah. Jinzo doesn't have an archetype. No. Fonda, no. Gambler, no. Yasmin has Gravekeeper, so Yasmin could be in. Titan, for his Archfiend deck, if I could unlock that. Omnail, Lyman, Banner. I don't think they use archetype. Camula, no. This is Zombie deck, no Vampire. Tanya with Amazoness could. Abados doesn't really have an archetype. Kagamaru doesn't. Chumley doesn't. Yubel doesn't. Truman with Dark World, his Dark World deck. Fujiwara with Clear World. I do not like Fujiwara, so maybe not. No Lyoside. Kristen will be happy with no Lyoside because he doesn't play an archetype. I don't plan to have a lot of page 3 characters, but maybe I could make one of these special ones show up because Emperor Umiyuma has Blue Eyes. I'm pretty sure he has Blue Eyes. So maybe. But that'll be for next week. For this week, our champion is Bastion Misawa. Yay, no Lyoside! We will see Bastion in action in the Champions Cup. He will participate, as with everyone else, in the Everyone Joins tournament, which will be after I get back from vacation. In the next few days, we will see King's Cup Week 5. So that's the round robin tournament with 20 characters on Master Duel. I don't know what day that'll be on yet. I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday. but I'm not certain yet, so keep an eye on my Discord and on, maybe I'll put it in a community post on YouTube, but probably just in Discord. I'll announce it ahead of time. So probably Tuesday or Wednesday, the next Yu-Gi-Oh stream. And then next weekend, probably again on Sunday, my final Championship Cup qualifier tournament before I go on vacation. The Archetype Users Tournament. Thank you very much for watching. It was fun seeing you all here. Minako, Kristen, TJ, and more. It was fun seeing like regulars come back for these streams, chatting with me. That makes it so much more fun and entertaining for me as well. So thank you. Hope to see you next time. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.